Well, hello there, Sagittarius. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to do your mid-February reading. This is good from now until mid-March. We'll take a look first at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. So let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Outer Spirit, you are never alone. I always love that energy. And traveling lightly. Simplify your life. You know, there's almost an energy of not wanting to leave behind a connection of some sort, you know, whether that's romantic, family, friend, because there's almost this energy of I don't want to be alone. So allowing yourself to stay in some type of connection that really and truly is in alignment with your higher self, with what your heart truly desires. So it's allowing yourself to understand that even if we don't have other humans in our life, right, that we always have our spirit guides, our angels, the divine is always with us. So it's also about understanding about being a good friend to yourself, of not allowing yourself to stay in situations or relationships that just are not in alignment with what you really and truly want for yourself. And it is a sense you're going to be this has a beautiful energy of committing, or even like the energy of recommitting to what it is that you truly want for yourself. You are going to be successful. So it's about saying, okay, if I have to allow myself to walk away, this is the energy of walking away and not taking everything forward with you, entering a new chapter in your life, but traveling lightly, right? Allowing yourself to leave behind perhaps some behaviors, some patterns or habits, mindsets that are holding you back. And it's perhaps this sense of it's a sense of I don't want to be alone. Okay, that's kind of coming through. I don't want to be alone, but also understanding that as long as you're dragging some mindsets or people or behaviors with you, you can't find new. We have to first allow ourselves to let go of what's holding us back, right? Taking up space and time and energy from us. That's creating the sense that we're not making space. We're not making space for the new. This is stepping into, okay, I may have to go it alone for a little bit before the new can come in. Yes, this is you. Oh my gosh, this is just so beautiful. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy of nurturing yourself. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles is responsible, is reliable, is the energy of creating in the 3D world, very 3D energy here, and creating in the 3D world the stability, the nurturance that she needs to feel safe and secure in her life, but being committed to that. And understanding if there are some people or situations in your life that are making you feel not safe and secure, right? As allowing yourself to distance yourself from those people or those situations so that you can create more stability for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is different than the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is mostly concerned with his pentacles, what he's creating in the 3D. But the Queen of Pentacles, there's a sense of taking good care of herself physically, whether that's in your physical vessel and taking good care of your health, right? Taking good care of your finances, taking good care of your home, your physical environment. It's understanding that when you're committed to creating an environment in your life that helps you to feel safe and secure, right? You are giving yourself the stability to then be able to make decisions that are in alignment with what you really and truly want. With traveling lightly, it could mean clearing out the clutter in your physical environment, right? Are there things in your physical environment, in your home or in your office, that are just cluttering up your energy, right? The more things that we have around us, the more energy we're putting into those things, whether it's actually taking care of them or they're just taking up space, right? They're creating an energy of even just thinking about them. This is all about only having the things in your life that you really and truly bring you joy. Marie Kondoing your life, right? It is the energy of I'm paring back and I'm getting back to basics, because by getting back to basics, this is the energy. You have the 7 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Swords upright, right? Allowing yourself to see where perhaps you may want to allow yourself to work on creating healthier boundaries. 7 of Wands is creating healthy boundaries, especially around people or situations that are sabotaging your time and your energy. Allowing yourself to release from those, because you have the 5 of Cups. There's an energy here of kind of like people or situations are draining your energy. In order to stop that, right, it's about taking a look at where are you putting your time and energy. 8 of Pentacles is about learning new skills, perhaps in your career segment. The Queen of Pentacles knows that she may need continuing education, or she may want to explore new avenues of interest to her, taking some type of certification course or online course, learning new things so that you can create better stability for yourself. Understanding that, if you got a college degree 40 years ago, kind of like me, right? It's kind of like, okay, well, the world has changed a lot in 40 years. Not saying that everything that I learned in college is completely obsolete, but also understanding that as we move forward, we need to continue to work on building a stable environment for ourselves. And sometimes that means learning new ways to do the things that we do on a daily basis, new technology or taking new courses or whatever. It's committing, to your long-term stability. Especially, this feels a little bit like an energy of creating the solid foundation for yourself and not feeling like you have to rely on other people, It's kind of like, not that you want to be alone, Sagittarius. I don't get that energy here. It's not that you want to be alone. This is the energy of creating that independence within yourself so that you're not feeling like you have to rely on other people, or that your power is weakened in some way, right? Because you have to keep other people happy in your life in order to create a sense of safety and security within yourself. Because your obstacle here is understanding. You have the Death card. Something needs to come to an end here so that you can expand the vast universe, right? It's about, I want to expand my world. And Sagittarius, right? I mean, after this Pluto in Capricorn energy, there you go. There's the Capricorn energy, right? It's understanding that it's time to expand. After 15, 16 years of feeling trapped, perhaps not being able to quit a job because it really was the only way you could create financial stability in your life, having to have those benefits or, a solid, predictable paycheck. This is you understanding, okay, the tides have turned. I'm no longer stuck in a certain situation. So I can also release myself from any mindsets or patterns, behaviors, thinking that I have to stay in a certain job or in order to create stability in my life. This is transforming, understanding something has to end so you can have a new beginning. It also means something, you have to give up something, you have to be lighter, have a more simplified way of life in order to create space and have the energy to bring in new people, new situations that are, I'm going to say, you have the success card here, right? So it is a sense of understanding. You are creating a sense of success in your life when you first allow yourself. I would also say for some of you, maybe if you have a lot of ideas, it's about simplifying and putting your focus into one idea first. That's an interesting message, and that might not be for all of you, but if you have if you feel, oh my gosh, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to expand my horizons, and then all of a sudden you have all of these ideas and you're trying to work on all of them at the same time. This is the energy of paring back, choosing one avenue, putting your time and energy into that, seeing where it goes, right? Before you make a final decision. Sometimes we have to put, a little energy into something. Yeah, because I feel like there's something here about seeing the truth of disappointments in the past, but that's what's holding you back. It's kind of like, it's almost like, this is so funny because, there are the three swords and they're in the heart here, but they keep saying, too many irons in the fire. It's like you have too many irons in the fire. Therefore, there's going to be a disappointment. Choosing one, right? Instead of having three ideas going, it's choosing one. You're having a hard time choosing. It's allowing yourself to say, okay, I'm going to allow myself to choose, but choosing not out of fear, because you have the moon card here. Not choosing out of fear, but choosing out of the one that gets you the most excited. You have the Six of Wands here. This is a sense of victory, of being acknowledged for the work that the action that you've taken. You have the Emperor energy. I feel like for some of you, you really are wanting to start your own business or expand your career. This is very much that type of energy, but it does mean that you have to allow yourself to perhaps go it alone. The Queen of Pentacles is very business savvy. She's an entrepreneur. Allowing yourself to say, I want to go my own way, but that does mean that when we're allowing ourselves to walk away from the sense of perhaps a corporate job or somebody else being in charge, right? And we're not empowering ourselves enough to be the leader instead. It is scary because now all of a sudden you're the one that's making all those decisions, right? And knowing that you have the ability to do it. It's about bringing to end the idea that I don't know which one to choose. There's a sense of having to make a decision, but making a decision based on what it is that you really and truly want for yourself. Because you have the sense of success. And with the moon card, there's a couple of things. First of all, it's allowing yourself to recognize what fears you have in going in this new direction of leaving behind something so that you can step into your true purpose. And with the moon card, it also means that the path in front of you is not totally illuminated, right? That your spirit guides and angels are going to give you one step at a time. That if you knew all the greatness that was coming, that you may be overwhelmed. So they're only allowing you to see one step at a time. Don't feel like you have to know exactly where the path is going to go in order to be able to step on it, in order to choose that path. In other words, don't choose a path because it's the safe path. This is expanding that energy. And since Capricorn was in your second house for the last 15, 16 years, you could be in the energy of I don't want to take a risk. because maybe you did lose so much in the last 15 years. This is the energy of Aquarius, right? We're in the age of Aquarius now. Understanding I can put away the fears. It's time for me to choose because it's something that I want. And allowing yourself to really go all in one avenue. Yes, you just really, I'm going to say, it's your fear of doing it yourself. Nine of Pentacles. And you know, the Nine of Pentacles is the junior of the Queen of Pentacles. It's taking those first steps. The Nine of Pentacles is taking those first steps to creating the financial security that you want for yourself. But you have to allow yourself. This is the Eight of Swords, the card of self-doubt, of it being concerned. Can I do it on my own? This is you every day taking those steps, moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles is showing up for yourself, being committed to yourself, showing up every single day, having your vision of what Four of Wands is. Happy family, happy home, financial security, celebrating life, right? It's like, what does that look like for you? And being committed, taking those actions every single day, knowing, okay, every day I'm going to get up. This means that you know that there's hard work ahead. You're not taking the easy route, okay? So if you have like 3 ideas, let's go back to this. If you have 3 ideas and one is kind of like the sure thing, okay? It's the safest choice, but maybe your heart's not really in it. It may provide you some abundance, right? But it's not the sense of, oh my goodness, I truly enjoy my life. This is understanding. It's not necessarily you have to take the hardest route, but you're taking the route that's the most in alignment with what your heart truly is desiring, right? And knowing that you are going to be successful, even if it means it may take a little bit longer or take a little bit more work. It's going to be worth it because there's a sense of fulfillment. There's a sense of true enjoyment of what you are doing, the life that you are creating, not just the work, not just showing up every day at work, but just really and truly enjoying what you do, what you're putting out into the world, right? And also what you are receiving. Yeah, you have the blessing card. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. In other words, your truth is that you know you have a special gift, a talent, a creative ability. It's time to share that with the world in a big way, right? Not allowing yourself to settle for less, not allowing yourself to stay small, but allowing yourself to put yourself up there, right? You had the Six of Wands at one time. Where did my Six of Wands go? You know, understanding that in order to have success, we also have to, I'm going to look for it really quickly because I'm getting a message with this. Here it is, the Six of Wands. You are going to be successful, but it means that you have to get on top of the horse, right? It means that you do have to do some work to put yourself in the position of being acknowledged, recognized by others. In order to step into success, you have to throw your hat in the game, all right? You have to put yourself up on the horse. Yes, and it's beautiful. I mean, Page of Pentacles. Look at this, Page of Pentacles, and then right after that is the the King of Pentacles, right? Understanding you may be new at this. This may be a new avenue, a new path, a new career, a new idea that you are stepping into. The Page of Pentacles means, yes, you're going to maybe have a learning curve involved with this. Maybe you are going back to school, or you're getting some type of certification, or you're working with a mentor or something. There's work to be done. There's new things to learn, but it's an exciting, you know, it's because it's really what your heart wants. And once again, it means, yes, I have to leave some things behind, but that's okay. I'm not going to focus on what I'm losing. I'm going to focus on where I'm going. because with the King of Pentacles, you are going to be so successful, and you so deserve this, Sagittarius. You definitely so deserve this after these last 15 years in Capricorn. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, when was the last time I danced freely? Yeah, this is the energy of really getting back into enjoying your life, right? Turning on that music, raising your vibration, right? Allowing yourself to make choices, once again, that aren't in the safety zone. Saying, I'm leaving the safety zone behind. I'm allowing myself to expand my horizons. I'm allowing myself to leave some stuff that, okay, it was heartbreaking, right? Allowing yourself to say, okay, the past is in the past and I'm ready to embrace the future. Even if that means I have to leave some people, some situations, some mindsets, some behaviors behind. I may have to put more time and energy. I have to show up for myself every day. I have to be committed to wanting to have this happiness and joy. But there's also this deep down kind of like enthusiasm, knowing that the wind is in your sails now that we're out of Pluto and Capricorn, right? Allowing yourself to say, okay, I know it's my time to shine. It's my time to have happiness and success in my life. And allowing yourself to not let the past hold you back. All of those disappointments, they're in the past. This is you embracing who you really and truly are and allowing yourself to go out there and shine your light brightly. All right, Sagittarius, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.